Hello, my name is Dominic Marchese, and today I'll be educating you on the subject I've been studying for over a year and a half, lucid dreaming. But before we dive into the phenomenon known as lucid dreaming, it is important we understand normal dreams and what they mean. According to the doctors and writers of sleep.org, the average person has 5 to 7 dreams per night. The content of these dreams vary drastically depending on a variety of factors. The main factors being the type of person and the events that unveil in a person's day-to-day life. Fears, desires, traumas, and everything in between can show up in a person's dream. Dreams are often interpreted as one's subconscious revealing these desires or fears in one's most vulnerable state, sleep. But how do these normal dreams occur? Well, according to Healthline, the brain is the catalyst for the creations of the scenes and images that are seen during sleep. Parts of the brain are especially active during rapid eye movement, or REM sleep. There are multiple stages of REM sleep in which the dreamer's eyes begin to rapidly shift in various directions and is cited as the time in which people have their most vivid dreams. The cerebral cortex, which is very active during sleep, is responsible for creations in dreams such as the people, events, and locations that are seen. The frontal lobe, which is known as the command center of the brain, controls basic human senses such as judgment, problem solving, and emotional expression. When one is sleeping, the frontal lobe is almost completely inactive, which explains why abnormalities in dreams are seen as ordinary to the dreamer. However, if this sense of ordinary can be manipulated, one may be able to trigger a lucid dream. Lucid dreams can be described as a multifunctional dimension space located within a person's mind that becomes accessible only during sleep. In simpler words, they are dreams in which the dreamer is aware they are dreaming. Lucid dreaming allows the dreamer to manipulate anything from the weather to the landscape and even the people in the dream. Let's put it this way. Anything that seems impossible in real life is possible in a lucid dream. Bear Brogard, a professor of neuroscience at the University of Miami, describes lucid dreams as, "You can be Jane Doe while awake and Superman while sleeping. All the obstacles of reality can be set aside as you make trips to the sun or the interior of the earth or test your craziest science experiments on your worst enemies." Now we'll be moving on to lucid dreams' connection to innovative ideas. Albert Einstein, Mozart, Beethoven. Some of the most recognizable names in history have all used lucid dreaming to cultivate innovative ideas pertaining to their individual field. With lucid dreaming, any variation of any idea can be tested. According to Tada Strumbries, a writer and researcher for the American Journal for Psychology, the possibility of experimentation in lucid dreams are endless, ranging from scientific to artistic. The lack of consequence in lucid dreams allows for an infinite number of experiments and discoveries. So now I'm sure most of you are wondering, how can I lucid dream? Before I get into traditional techniques, let's talk about something that has just recently become a trend and available to the public: portable lucid dreaming devices. In many ways, they are similar to virtual reality headsets. Most are designed like a sleeping mask, and all have built-in customizable colored lights. When the mask detects your eyes shifting rapidly, a color will flash, signaling to the person they are entering REM sleep. The dreamer will consciously see the lights while remaining asleep and realize they are dreaming, thus triggering a lucid dream. According to a study done by researchers at the Federal University of Rio Grande, a product known as the REM Dreamer is the most effective and cost-efficient portable lucid dream device on the market. If you can't afford these devices, mainly because they run upwards of $300, no need to worry, because there are still traditional methods, such as reality checks. Simply ask yourself throughout your day from time to time, am I dreaming? If you ask yourself this question enough while you're awake, you will begin to ask it while you are asleep in your dream. If you manage to ask yourself this question while you are dreaming, you will quickly realize you are in a dream and achieve lucidity. Although this sounds simple, be careful not to wake yourself up from excitement once you realize you are in a lucid dream. Speaking from personal experience, it is considerably frustrating to go through all of that work just to be woken up by the excitement of finally becoming lucid. Finally, we have writing down your dreams after you wake up, or a dream journal. I have been using this since I began learning about lucid dreams. Simply use a notepad or even your phone to jot down events and people you experienced in your dream the night before. It is best to do this as soon as you wake up because the longer you wait, the less fresh your dream will be in your head. The more you write down, the more you will be able to remember in the future. For example, Here's an excerpt from my personal dream journal I keep on my phone. So on September 17th, 2019, I dreamt that I was at my house making chicken nuggets. My dog came over and started talking. He was asking me for a nugget. I told him no, and he got angry. Then I decided I wanted to go get him a friend so he wouldn't be bored, and brought home a giraffe. The giraffe couldn't talk, so they had a hard time communicating. The giraffe couldn't fit in my house, so I donated him to a zoo. Now, as I'm sure you can see, this dream makes absolutely no sense. I chose this dream specifically to illustrate how random and almost silly they can be. Some are easy to understand, like a nightmare about failing a test, or others, like this, require a bit more self-research. As I said before, the more you write, the more you will remember. It's not until you start remembering that you notice trends in your dreams, such as people, events, or places. When you recognize one of these recurrences, you will realize you were in a dream and activate lucidity. I hope I was able to give you enough information and background on lucid dreaming. I encourage you to try some of these methods or continue to search for new ones. It won't happen on your first try. Just keep writing your dreams down or doing reality checks and you'll get there. I would like to thank my educators, Dr. Andresma and Ms. Benwala, for their tireless effort and help in creating this project and presentation. Thank you both, and thank you to everyone else that has helped and supported me. And thank you so much for listening, and I hope you too realize that lucid dreaming is so much more than mere nighttime entertainment.